Well, hello everyone. Here we are down on Kezar Lake, which is in western Maine. It's about 3 hours normally, 4 hours towing away from home. And here's what things look like before. And what we basically did, our rules here, I'm going to pan around and you're going to start to see all the work that we've done. The rules here are to not cut any trees down over 6 inches in diameter, and we cannot limb a canopy higher than or take more than a third of the live crown of the tree. We actually didn't even take that much. I think a third is a little bit harsh all in 1 year. Normally 20 to 25%. Some of the view that we opened up, that is the southern edge of the White Mountains in just over into New Hampshire. We're right out on the border. This is absolutely a beautiful place. And basically the job was to establish the view. Property runs all the way back up to there. And open it up, clean things up so that potential buyers can really appreciate what's here. We blew our chips all around, filling holes and burying rotten wood. A lot of rotten wood we'll put in low spots and then bury it in chips. And here on the shoreline we left a lot of young trees. There's all kinds of native woody shrubs here. There's wild blueberry. Of course we have the spruce and the hemlocks. We have a mountain laurel. We have an azalea, a wild azalea. There's partridge berry, winterberry. There's a viburnum that we have not talked about yet. This is what we think is the azalea. So it's a pretty beautiful site. Big old hemlocks in here, and it's hard to believe there was quite a patch of brush up in there that gave us quite a nice open area. But these are the views we were after. That was the main job, was to do our trimming along the shoreline. There's also been quite a bit of, if you can see that one, beaver up in here. We left a lot of his stumps so that code enforcement knows what's going on. A beautiful piece of granite to sit on out here. And yeah, all these trees had to be limbed, and we chipped everything that was on the ground that we could run through the chipper. Here we'll look up at the main site. Brian's over there. What's amazing here too is the property is on a kind of a point, and so you get almost a 180-degree view of the lake. I'll try to do this slow. And that was the main view, and over here we cut more conservatively on the water's edge because that's what the code enforcement likes to see up here. Yeah, you can see all the little native ground covers, and especially shore side, we don't blow the chips down in here because we'd smother some of the ground cover too much. We don't want that to happen. Yeah. I'm told there's only 2 lots that are available on this lake, and this is one of them. There's a natural trail here that kind of skirts the shoreline, and my wife will kill me, but we spread some chips on it. Shouldn't make trails out of chips. But yeah, this was 3.5, almost 4 days of work, cleaning everything up, the whole place. And property line is just down there. There's actually an old boys camp next door. Really beautiful place. So yeah, there's quite a nice space here, and it will be on the market next year. If anybody's interested, say something. I'll put you in touch with the guy. It's not cheap. More money than I'll ever make. But that's part of the reason we get the opportunity to come out here and clean stuff up. And when a landowner like this hires an arborist crew, that, you know, I'm not knocking anybody who's not an arborist or anything like that, but we have the science training behind the cutting, and that helps because we don't cut too much, so everything lives that we leave behind, and we make good choices about what to take out and what not. But quite an expansive space here, and quite an investment property. I don't believe there's another property on this lake that has quite the view that this one does. Yep. So at that, I think we'll call it good, and we'll head towards home.